Actually sounds like a decent video. What is that, like 50 years?
They don't make things like they used to. Or do they? Well, today, we are gonna put that to the test. We're gonna look at tools,
Hey, your
shoes,
headphone must
sporting
feel
equipment,
very
and
comfy.
more.
I mean,
This is about
they're as comfy as any headphone would be.
If we
They're not
drink
like the
50-year-old
comfiest
Coca-Cola,
things on earth, but
will we die?
they're decent.
First item on our list, Craftsman tools.
This one is a 3-piece set, and this is a 2-piece set.
Oh, well, this
I looked up
probably
the
hasn't
prices
changed.
From the time for a 2-piece set, $18, which is about $95 today.
Damn.
I bought these.
$95 for a wrench.
So they're cheaper now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new ones probably just have like
I feel like the
different
action
things to
on
like
one
quality
here
of life and stuff.
is so much nicer than the old one.
Listen.
Everything looks tighter and more accurate on the old tool. So I thought it'd be cool to try to test the back off on these. So we'll set it to 0. I'm gonna do 20 reps on this. Now you might be thinking, well, that's not very scientifically
10.
accurate. Is he applying the same amount of torque every time?
Yes. The guy's got impressive ability to read his own torque. Ah, you're an animal.
I don't think it
Alright,
really
what's the
matters
back
to be
off?
that
What's the
accurate with
back
the
off,
torque
dude?
though.
Almost an entire mil.
Because for the most part, it would just be regular people using, not actually testing it.
This is the old one.
How long have I been streaming? 50 years.
If we come in under 1.1, it's
I was actually the first ever streamer.
whoa, dude.
know that?
0.2? Way better.
Whoa, dude, way better.
Okay, so it performed better as well as just feeling better and looking better. Obviously, we talked about how adjusted for inflation, this one costs way more. So I did get a modern set that cost about the same from Milwaukee.
Oh.
If you look at the
We're waiting for my
expensive new
follow
ones
back
that
on
cost
IG.
the same as these did when they came out.
Don't worry, I'll follow you back after stream. Don't worry.
I
After I'm
tight
done
knurl,
streaming, I'll
that's
follow you
good
back.
action. Well, I mean, you can see it.
Yeah, you can just look at it and see. Get a shot of that, Jesse. Should we run this again with this guy?
Sure, yeah.
Just to see?
Last one, 20.
It's like 0.01, like it didn't move at all. There we go, 0.02.
Turns out they kind of make things better than they used to.
You just gotta pay,
The same amount that you used to pay.
yeah.
Sears was like the 1900s Amazon. They had huge mailing catalogs that you could buy anything from, like houses and cars. And Craftsman
Really?
was their in-house tool brand, and people loved Craftsman. So
I just
around
know
the
Sears.
1990s,
Sears to
they
me is just
started
like
moving
a
production overseas
another
to
like
try and stay
Hudson's Bay
competitive.
type
And
store.
wouldn't
It
you
just has
know,
like,
when
and Winners just
e-commerce
has like
and some
random
stiff
shit.
competition came around in the early 2000s.
Clothes.
They put a
Fucking
hedge fund manager in
Kitchen shit,
charge,
everything.
and that guy ruined everything. Who would have guessed that a guy who graduated from Yale and was part of the Skull and Bones and worked on Wall Street his whole life,
Bro
wouldn't know
instantly joined the
anything
chat,
about running a store
followed
that
on
sold
Instagram
physical
asking for a
products
follow
and would end
back.
up trying to extract all of the value from the real estate
Let's see what
rather
his
than
account looks
actually
like.
try to contribute
Actually,
something
Drawfee
of
6.
value to the world.
Oh, you're an actual
His
graphic
name
and
is Eddie
digital
Lampert, and
designer.
His
huh?
address is so. Anyway, Sears.
I'm not
filed for
gonna look. I'm
bankruptcy
not gonna
in
lie. These look like
2018,
AI,
and
dude.
eventually sold
I don't know,
Craftsman
man.
to
These
Black
look like
&
they're made
Decker
by AI.
In 2017, let's try out a couple more of their tools.
Did you do an NSFW photo
That's
of these
sick.
anime
It's the
women?
exact same set of drill bits, 1/16.
That's what I want.
Half inch. These sold for about $23, and that would be $140 in today's money.
Whoa.
And these drill bits cost.
Hey, bro.
$15.
Out of all the graphic designers, though, this guy went
Yeah.
straight at it. All the rest of them are coming in asking me to add them. This dude went straight to my Instagram and added
Dude,
me.
it broke. You just did that?
That was,
with your
hey, that's
hands?
respect, Rothy.
Okay.
Think of how sharp it was.
We're gonna torture test these. I got this piece of hard steel that you should not use drill bits on. So I think we'll do 30 seconds. Again, because I am a human machine, I will apply the exact same amount of force on each one.
1, 2, 3, go. Wow.
It held up okay.
Yeah, and this is not what these are intended for, right?
Yeah, definitely not. 1970s Craftsman drill bit.
Very similar depth.
I wonder, can you see what it says?
2.66.
2.6? What is that?
2.39.
So the old one went deeper. I think this is way nicer.
Yeah, It's hard to say. Well,
Yeah,
so
honestly, I
did-
don't think we're
the
going to be
difference in
really
price
seeing
is
much
insane.
Yeah.
Did buy
difference in
kind of
quality
an
between
equivalent.
products
Found
like this.
should be much stronger.
I
Than
mean,
either
there
of
hasn't really
these.
been
These
much
are pretty serious looking.
There's definitely a
revolution
difference
in,
the
like,
design.
Oh yeah.
These are made of
tools
high-speed
and shit
steel.
in the
New
in the
equivalent,
past 50
high
years.
carbon steel.
Carbon steel.
If you
New
compare like
equivalent
tools
for
now
some
to like the
price,
Industrial
also high-speed
Revolution.
steel.
Mm.
All right, give me 30 seconds. Ready?
Whoa, that one went deeper.
Way deeper.
So I think like I'm learning a lesson that they still make really good stuff and it's not more expensive than the old stuff, but we make a lot of cheaper options now.
Yeah. All right, next up, a set of 2 like this would have cost about $13 in the 70s, which is 80.
I don't know what I just thought of. I was thinking the real comparison that if you really want to like contrast one thing from another from 1975 to 2025, it would be the way people live. And the impact that like phones and everything, the internet, everything had on people. And then I just had the thought. Back in 1975, before there was phones, before there was social media, before there was there's TV, but like not in the way we have it now. Before there was any of that shit. What would someone do if they were like a fucking introvert who stayed in the house all day? Did everyone just go out? It's like now, if you want to just be fucking stay at home, not touch grass, you just go on the internet, play games, all that type of stuff. But 1975, what the fuck did they have to do? Read a book? I guess like paint? Or like some other hobby like that? But I feel like that's not really a type of thing you would associate with like being like staying inside. I don't know, maybe it was just a lively world of everyone going out.
$80 today, and these actually cost $90.
Oh, so the old ones are cheaper?
The old ones are a little bit cheaper than the new ones.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the stream, but this was nuts. The video we reacted to yesterday. I uploaded it as a
Way deeper.
I uploaded it on the channel, and this dude, the Pickle Pepsi dude, he seen it, commented it, and subscribed, dude. This is the guy. This is the Pickle Pepsi guy. 1.5 million. Greatest video of 2025. And he commented it. Fire, man. Thank you, good video. Y'all think he actually watched it?
Very different. The old one is cool though. That's a good.
That feels good, especially considering they're 50 years old.
Yeah.
Then pick up the
Like,
new
look
one.
at it.
Oh, dude. The number one thing you notice is the amount of teeth. This has a cool vintage feel to it, but this is definitely something you'd rather work with every day. I'm giving it to the new one. Tape measure, it's about $45 today, and 20 bucks. Get a good feel. What are we dealing with here? Oh. How far can you go before it collapses? I'm at 5. Where are you at?
8 feet.
8 feet?
Overall, the new
No,
one
yeah.
is way nicer and cheaper.
Next product.
Old Spice was founded in 1938 as a woman's brand.
Yeah.
Before launching Old Spice for Men the following year. It was acquired by Procter & Gamble in 1990, and P&G has done a pretty good job keeping it relevant through solid marketing campaigns.
This is from the 1970s. I'm not sure the exact date. Back then, this would have cost about 75 cents. So it's about $4 today.
Okay.
And this costs $4.50.
Okay.
That's more
Basically the same.
expensive.
Both original scent.
This is good looking, dude.
That's a stick.
Now there's more, man. We're
That
getting
is
scammed, dude.
Good colors.
Wow, I got like a strong whiff of the alcohol.
This definitely smells like alcohol. Ugh. It smells like alcohol too.
It smells different though.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
But I wonder if it's just old. Jesse, smell those of these. Okay.
It's crazy, dude, how like all products like this, the people that manufacture it can make changes to it without like you know how like games when they add an update they do patch notes and you could read what they changed. Products like this, they don't do that. They don't announce what they change. They'll change like the packaging on it, but no one's looking at that. If you got Old Spice deodorant for the past 10 years and it's been working for you, and then they add in like fucking rat poison into that shit, you wouldn't even know. You just put it on your armpits, and the next day you would be fucking sick.
You recoiled.
Which one do you like more?
Let me smell them one more time. Okay.
Yeah, which
I
one do
think
you
I
like
like the first one more, to be honest.
Okay. Which one do you think that is?
I was thinking it was the old one.
So the first one was the new one,
Oh.
and you liked it better. But they do smell different, like for sure different. Well, now that we got our armpits all smelling all good, let's stick them in a shirt.
They've got a 6-pack for $15. They're both XLs.
Single stitch.
Oh, are they gonna test the? Are they gonna test the deodorant stain potential? Bro, I fucking hate deodorant stains, dude. I only Dove aluminum free. That's the only deodorant I could ever wear that doesn't cause stains on my shirt.
Dude, all right, just right off the bat, look at this guy, a real man, and this guy. A
Oh, but they're doing it.
wimpy millennial.
Are they gonna do a
like
sweat
drinking
test instead?
matcha, texting on his
A stain
phone,
test would be better on a
not
black
going
shirt.
to war. Look at this freaking awesome stud of a guy, fresh back from Vietnam,
Full of PTSD.
full of PTSD, didn't get the hero's welcome, but still smiling. And look at this guy. He doesn't even have the balls to show his freaking face. This is 3 for $5.99 back in 1977.
This was 6 for 15.
Hey,
Hanes XL 46, 48.
sick.
The new one.
Probably lower quality
same
though.
Sticker.
Here, we can
Also,
sit back.
this is
Actually?
single stitch. Single stitch.
So what does that mean?
Single stitch essentially is just a way to date stuff.
So it's not necessarily better.
No, double stitch might actually be better, but single stitch is a way for like vintage clothing shoppers to be like, oh, this is actually vintage.
Oh, should we have weighed the shirts? So the old one,
Wait, did they say how they got all this shit?
the new one. weighs
Like how the fuck did your grandpa just have like a whole
Yeah,
bunch
like,
of stuff
almost
from
exactly like
1975 he never
Dude,
used?
we're wearing old t-shirts.
Smelling like Old
Smelling
Spice.
Probably
Old
from multiple
Spice.
people.
This is my grandpa. I want to get like a weird sandwich with no sauce on it. Something that happens a lot with us. We'll be working, bringing you guys premium content, and suddenly it's 3 p.m. and one of us realizes we haven't even eaten anything all day. By then,
Factor.
your stomach
Factor.
is basically inside
Factor.
out. So
There's gonna be
we
factor.
either go blow too much money eating out, or we make something
Watch your
with
chat.
whatever I
Ultimate
had in my fridge.
ad sponsor predictor.
You should have seen some of the stuff we were eating. Hey, when you gotta eat, you gotta eat. That's when Cook Unity showed up. Zero cleanup, and it looks by award in burrito.
It's literally
Or
just
extra
Factor, but a
cold
different
recipe.
brand.
This now back to school, and Chef-made meal is cool with a great story. So in the 1970s, a young mechanical engineer from Oregon was traveling through Europe with his wife, and they were driving an old Fiat. Unsurprisingly, they constantly found themselves needing to make small repairs. All he had was a simple pocket knife, and he constantly found himself thinking, dang, dude, I wish I also had a pair of pliers. That engineer's name was Tim
Cook.
Leatherman. The tool's named after the guy. 0% of me thought that Leatherman was the dude's
Yeah,
name.
no
I just
way.
thought like Leatherman was like a kind of guy that
Yeah.
uses the tool. So he gets back to Portland in 1979 and he starts building prototypes of a folding multi-tool with pliers on it. He called it the Mr. Crunch. His name is Leatherman.
He's like, no, he was humble.
yeah, he's like, I want to name it after a guy.
His assistant's like, you know, your last name's pretty cool.
What does he mean? Like a grown-up
Do
cow?
Chad, do you think there's gonna over the next like few generations there's gonna be less and less people making new shit? Like I feel like nowadays there's less and less people making stuff like that like innovates the world. And I feel like as like my generation and generations after that age, we're kind of just cooked, man.
Boy, I don't know. So for years he refined the design.
That might be a
and for
chronically online
years,
take, though.
Knife companies were like, listen, we're not ready for that. Eventually he met Steve Berliner. He was a businessman who saw the potential. Together they founded Leatherman Tool Group in 1983. And that same year, They launched their first product, the Pocket Survival Tool, but now we all just call it the Leatherman.
All right, here's the new one. This is a Leatherman Wave Plus. OG Leatherman design.
146.0, right on the dizzy. 239. Dude, this has everything you need. It's got a bottle opener.
The question is, do they make things like they used to? Even if you're like, I kind of like the weight of this and the style, I don't think you could be like, oh, this thing's a piece of crap compared to that, you know?
Good job, Leatherman,
Yeah.
for maintaining quality and integrity. In 1901, a guy named King Camp Gillette patented the safety
Gillette
razor with a thin
razors.
disposable double-edged blade. In his first year, he sold 51 razors and about 150 blades. 10 years later, Gillette was
The singular best razor is the Philips One Blade. That's what I got. It's electric razor. Gets it all off easy. Don't need no cream, no nothing.
blades a year. Then, during World War I, the U.S. Army supplied GIs with Gillette razors and blades.
Obviously
And the
hasn't been
rest
used in a while.
was history.
But-
In the 1960s, their competitor Wilkinson introduced stainless steel blades. This hurt Gillette's business. So in the 70s, Gillette introduced the Track 2, which had 2 blades. They patented that so that anyone who bought the Track 2 had to buy their blade cartridges from Gillette. Then they did the same thing with swiveling heads, spring-mounted blades, and eventually they introduced the Gillette Mach 3 with 3 blades. The narrative is that all of the extra blades, the moisture strip, the swivel head, those things are just gimmicks to allow Gillette to re-up their patents and continue selling overpriced cartridges. But let's test it.
It's interesting. This looks so much just like a bar of soap or something. Like it's very much a toiletry product. And then this is like luxurious. Don't you want to be a real dignified man?
Yeah.
And so then this is the original.
Oh, cool. A lot shorter handle.
A lot shorter. But this is Gillette's most recent.
So you're gonna do this.
I'm down to try to shave my
You're
face
gonna
to see
shave
what
your
it
face
feels
with
like.
Do you think we're gonna have a situation where you go home and Poet starts crying?
I think he'll recognize me. Poet this morning actually came around the corner with 2 fistfuls of his own poop.
Oh.
A few moments later.
Zach,
What the hell?
Gillette.
Okay.
Wait, why does he kind of look like Tyler Blevins?
Gillette.
Ninja?
Okay.
He actually does though.
Moments later.
Zach, Gillette.
Imagine him, Ninja.
Okay. Hot water.
What a day full of masculine nostalgia.
You know, I really don't know anything about shaving.
Shaving with a hat on is really fun.
All right, I'm gonna start with newest of the new.
Supposedly the creme de la creme.
Very smooth, but these are the easy hairs.
They're not.
This is nice. Might be something to it.
I mean, I can see the swivel action in action.
I think I got a little cut.
Yeah, let's see it. You do have some cuts on your neck.
Some cut.
Face me. Face me.
Oh Jesus.
Here we go.
See that's why you do the Philips One Blade, man. It doesn't give you completely clean shave, but it gets you really short. 0 chance of cuts.
That like feels sharp on my skin. The other one I was like so confident to go fast. This one I'm like I can feel the blade working. This is more of an art.
You look good shaving though.
Thanks, dude.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Sit
You
down
missed a
and
little
talk
under
about
here.
it.
You missed a
When
little
someone
under the lip.
says they don't make it like they used to,
Yeah.
this is an egregious example
Yeah.
of making a product just to try to get money out of people. Because the experience was the same. I didn't find this any worse than this, or this any better than that.
Look at your neck, dude.
And I feel like the well, obviously the newer one cut him up, but I think you just I don't know why. I never got cut by those type of blades. But I feel like the newer one, the fact that it doesn't feel, you don't feel the razor on your skin really makes it overall a better product, because it feels better to use rather than just actually feeling like there's a razor about to cut your skin.
It's still bleeding.
It's up, bro. So we started testing this next product almost
Just with me,
2
though.
hours ago. Before Stanley had a vice grip on every white woman in America, there was the humble Stanley thermos. It was the first steel vacuum insulated thermos. It became a staple of work sites and factory floors. Eventually, they expanded into some other insulated containers, cook sets, food jars, coolers, coffee mugs, but they didn't really expand their markets until 2002 when they were acquired by Pacific Markets International. And Pacific Markets International are the guys that started making Stanleys in all shapes and colors. Of course, in 2020, they exploded in popularity and the Stanley Cup eventually became a meme. So
I still don't
through
really
all of
understand.
that, has it been able to maintain?
I mean, I could understand. It's like the fad. Similar like fidget spinners when I was younger. That was a big thing. People, adults at that time probably looked at that fucking weird. But I mean, I was about to say at least they have like a fun use, but I guess the Stanley Cups you can actually drink out of them. What really doesn't make sense is the fucking Labubus. Those are just like you just get them and they're just there to look at. At least with the fidget spinner, you spin it. You know, if you're bored, whatever Stanley Cup you can drink out of, the Labubu's just there, dude. Put on like keychain or something, and they're ugly too. They're fucking ugly, man.
Its quality.
So about 2 hours ago, we struggled to put some hot water into both of these. We struggled
Both
to put some hot
$45.
water into both of these. What the?
It does suck.
Dude. So when we put them in about 150 degrees Fahrenheit, and dude, off the bat,
This one's hot.
that one is hot.
Let's see the new one first. Oh, it's still steaming.
Still steaming.
Hot. Whoa.
154. That's crazy. I think it's
Couldn't they have just tested it cold? I feel, actually, well, people probably use like, might put tea or coffee in there. Me personally, I'm using the thermos to keep my water cold. I don't put any like shit in there that I want to keep hot.
almost the exact same
That's
temperature
crazy,
after
dude.
2
The only
hours.
time I ever put something into like
Alright, so we
a
were at
container to keep it
154
hot
with
was
the
like
new one. 152 and a half.
Yeah, I'd say
on the
that's
old
noodles.
one. I mean,
I think that's within the
margin of error.
margin of error.
I'm not a
Alright,
tea or
well,
coffee
do they make
guy.
things like they used to?
Yeah,
I would say yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys, we are about to drink that 50-year-old Coca-Cola.
Here we
But
go.
really quick, I just wanted to speed run a couple products I
They're
saw
about to get high like they snorted 5 lines.
while I
Let's
was
go.
browsing eBay. One that I had to include to some extent is the baseball glove.
Oh, so they got some off like marketplace sites.
These gloves, same price based on inflation, essentially. Very expensive. This is the new like cheap one you can get for 30 bucks. But I think this is like literally the whole video
300,
what we've
holy
been talking about. It's
shit.
like if you want the cool old version, you have to buy the expensive new version.
I've never been like focused enough athlete into sports enough to be able to really notice a huge difference between like expensive ass fucking equipment compared to like the cheap shit you could buy. Obviously there's like the cheap ass shit you could get with like plastic that it feels like trash. But when you take like a medium end one and like a high end fucking one, can't tell the difference.
Disappointing.
Definitely not enough of a difference while I'd pay fucking $300 for a baseball glove.
Is that much more expensive than this was when it was new.
No.
Now there's cheaper options.
All right, next up, Converse All Stars. These cost $65. So 65 today. These would have been $90 today. First thing, heavier
Like
canvas,
basketballs,
make
for
sure
example.
people-
Basketballs, NBA. I don't know how much NBA, like a NBA actual ball would be. Probably like a couple $100. Just get a Wilson, man. Wilsons are like perfect middle road. They're like middle of the price bracket, and they're fucking great balls.
If you look on the inside of the old ones, you see the heel backing, and you can see it stitched from the outside.
This shoe feels cheap, and there is a difference between feeling simple and feeling cheap.
Converse from 1970s, 594 grams, 384.
Whoa, so half as much.
The other thing I noticed was how squishy the sole on these are, in a good way. Feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, those are probably less comfortable. I feel like I'm putting on bowling shoes at the bowling alley. Okay, so I can already tell that my right leg is higher, so the
Why are they
sole is
yellow?
thicker. I was like, I'm
Which
about to
side?
hit something.
Yeah,
Because
which
they're
side
old,
went higher?
probably.
Oh,
I think
Okay,
your
I'm-
right side went higher.
I think that the main takeaway
is that more crappy stuff is available than ever before. But if it's quality that you're after, that's still out there. You just need to pay for it. And those things might feel expensive, but when you account for inflation, they're really not any more expensive than they were in the past. It just feels expensive in comparison to the cheap option that we didn't have before. We have more choices now. So that just means we have to do a little bit more research. For almost everything in life, the best things are rarely stumbled upon. They're discovered by those who seek them out. There are still high-quality products manufactured domestically, but it's up to us to find them and, more importantly, buy them to make sure that that remains the case.
So now it's time.
Ugh.
There's no way that that's totally
I'll keep
airtight
buying
sealed.
slop. I want the lowest quality product.
Dude, Coca-Cola.
For the lowest cost.
I don't know what's going on today.
That bottle is ugly, dude. What the?
First time opened. It's been alive for 50 years.
50 years.
It made a noise. It's bubbling. It's still carbonated. It's melting the ice really fast.
If we drink 50-year-old Coca-Cola, will we die?
Coca-Cola.
Dude, that stinks. That smells like
It
rum.
has like a caramely,
Yeah, like a.
old caramel smell to it.
And probably just aged ass sugar. I think I puke like LA Beast when he drank like the 100-year-old Crystal Pepsi.
I think it's turned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, or some videos that
Can they
are
describe the taste,
way
man?
different than this.
that's what I
Actually,
was
the
looking for.
majority of them are totally different than this video.
Cool,
All right,
though.
I love you.